Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel Geography with Sukumar. So in this video I will explain the concept of volcanoes. So what is a volcano? Volcano is a vent or crack on the earth surface. Actually we differentiate the earth into different layers like crust, mantle and core region. So what is happening here? Here the liquid magma is coming from the mantle region towards the crust region, and in the crust where there is the weaker crustal or the outermost area, from there the magma or the lava will comes out. That is what we are calling it as the volcano. And the complete process of volcanic eruptions, that is lava, and simultaneously while lava is coming out there will be gases also will be there that are coming out, and the pyroclastic material also that will be coming out. Those are all called as the volcanism, right? So what is a volcano? Volcano is a vent or crack on the earth crust through which lava, ash, gases and various rock fragments erupt, and the entire process of this volcanic eruptions is called as the volcanism. Okay, so till now we have understood what is the meaning of volcanoes and the volcanism. So you can see regarding the volcanoes in this image also, the magma is coming towards the crustal region and from there it is flowing out. That is what the volcanoes meant here. So what are the causes of volcanism? Here we can link it to the plate tectonics. So what is happening according to plate tectonic theory? The lithosphere of the earth. What is lithosphere? Crust plus uppermost mantle region. So the lithosphere of the earth is divided into different plates, and these plates are not static and they are dynamic in nature, and the movement of these plates can be towards each other. Those sort of plates we call as the convergent plates, and if the plates are moving away from each other then we call those plates as divergent plates. So in case of divergent plates, what happens when the plates pull from a part or move apart from each other? There will be the creation of weak zones in between them, from which the magma will rise outside from the mantle region and leading to the formation of mid-Atlantic ridges or the volcanoes. We can see these divergence in the Atlantic Ocean. What is happening here in the Atlantic Ocean? The divergence of plates is happening, and North American plate and the European plate are moving away from each other, creating the mid-oceanic ridges in the Atlantic Ocean, and from here the volcanoes are also formed. And when we see the convergent boundaries, where one of the plate is undergoing subduction, the denser plate is going subduction under the lighter continental plate, creating the volcanoes in the continental crust. So what is happening here? The denser oceanic plate is going subduction under the lighter continental crust, and when the subduction is happening, the various sediments and the crustal region of the subducting plate will undergo and get tremendous amount of heat and pressure, leading to the melting of that crust, but ultimately forming the magma, which in turn will rise towards the continental crustal plate, causing the formation of volcanoes. That's how the process happens in the convergent plates. And what are the hotspots or the mantle plumes? So actually in the mantle region itself, so if in case we can see here crust, mantle region and the core region. That's how we are dividing the earth into different layers, right? So in some places of the mantle region, what happens, there will be tremendous amount of heat, specifically in certain places, and because of that heat, the magma will try to come out of the crustal region, and that specific places are called as the hotspots or the mantle plumes, where specifically the magma will comes out because of the tremendous amount of pressure and temperature, and because of the tremendous amount of heat that it is getting from the core region. And when this magma is coming out, the volcanoes will be formed. Basically, when there is mantle plumes, the flood volcanoes will happen, flood type of volcanoes will happen. And for example, we can see the Deccan Plateau. While the Indo-Australian plate is traveling from the southern continent or the southern hemisphere, it passed over the few mantle plumes in the Indian Ocean, because of which the Deccan Plateau has been formed, because of the mantle plumes only. Okay, so when the magma, or the what is the meaning of magma? Magma is the molten rock inside the earth, that is in the mantle region. When this magma coming out of the earth crust, we are calling it as the lava. Okay, and there are two types of lava is there. Okay, one is the acidic lava or the stratovolcanic lava. What happens in this? The acidic lava or the stratovolcanic lava is actually formed when there is a convergence of plates is happening, when there is the subduction of a plate is going on under the another continental plate. What is happening here? Because of the crust being subducted under the continental plate, the crust which has the major amount of silicates will become magma because of the tremendous amount of heat and pressure in the subduction zone, and that magma which is high in the silicate content will comes out of the crust, forming the acidic or stratovolcanic lavas, right? And we can see the basaltic or basic or shield volcanoes, where the lava is basic in nature. So we can see these sort of lavas in the divergence plates. So what's happening in these divergence plates? When the plates are moving away from each other, right? From the mantle region, magma will come out, and this magma is majorly composed of the iron and magnesium, right? There will be less amount of silicates because there is no subduction is happening here, and because of the composition of the magma which is rich in iron and magnesium, the basaltic lava will be formed. So till now we have understood what are different types of lavas, right, and causes for the volcanism as well, and what is a volcano. Now we would understand the types of volcanoes. What are the different types of volcanoes based on the mechanical structure? So volcanoes can be divided into different types based on different categories as well. If we take the classification based on activity of the volcanoes, they can be divided into dormant volcanoes or the active volcanoes. So if they are active, then we call them as the active volcanoes, and if they are dormant, then we call as the dormant volcanoes. So in India there is only one active volcano, that is the located in the barren islands of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Some volcanoes are there where the volcanoes got extinct. Those volcanoes we call it as the extinct volcanoes, because the magma or the volcanic activity is very like happened very long back ago. That's why we are calling them as the extinct volcanoes. So here, based on the morphology or the physical structure and the volcanic activity, we can classify the volcanoes into different volcanoes as well. So the first one is the composite volcano or the stratovolcano. You can see in the image also. This one is the first one is the composite volcano or the stratovolcano, where you can see it is very steep in nature, right? Steep means very almost vertical in nature, and there will be the layers. There will be layers of ash, layers means made up of mud only, and there will be different layers of this lava, ash and pyroclast will be appeared in this stratovolcano or the composite volcano, and it is very steep in nature and it will have the more height as well. In this sort of volcanoes, there will be the alternating eruptions will happen, and sometimes calderas will also be formed. So what is caldera? Suppose this is the stratovolcano, right? So from here it is called as the crust and it is called as the mantle. So suppose there is lot of amount of magma is there, and because of the volcanic activity this magma has came out and this area became empty, and because there is no supporting structure, supporting content inside the volcano for the outer structure. See this one, this is the outer structure. This will collapse because of the empty space provided here or empty space formed here, because of which calderas will be formed. The structure that is formed after the collapse of these volcanic walls because of the space created due to the outflow of the magma, we call them as the calderas. Okay. For example, we can see the Stromboli volcano or the Vesuvius or the Mount Fuji volcanoes. That is regarding the composite volcano or the stratovolcano. Then we can see about the shield volcano. What happens in case of shield volcano? They are not as steep as the composite volcano. They are only little steep in nature, and the lava coming out, right, also very flowy and not that much as viscous as the composite volcanoes lava, and very fluid basaltic lava, and when the water enters the vent there will be a huge explosions as well. For example, we can see the Mount Lava or the Mount Kia, and the last one is the fissure or flood basalt lava, flood basalt volcano. What happens here? While lava just escapes from the long cracks or fissures on earth surface. Suppose this is crust, this is mantle and this is core. So magma is coming from the mantle region, and whenever there is cracks or fissures on the earth surface, the magma will come out of these cracks and flow like a flood, and they are very basaltic or basic in nature, that lava, because of the less silicates present. For example, Deccan traps of India also formed because of this fissures only, because of the mantle plume. So this is regarding the different types of volcanoes and different types of lava and what is a volcano and the meaning of volcanism. Thank you.